In this video, we're going to talk about the best resume format for 2024 and beyond. I'm Rita Baroody, career success coach, active recruiter, and I'm here to tell you the exact resume format that lands the job every time. Let's get into it. Before we walk through each section of this resume format that's going to land you the job, let's quickly talk about what not to do on your resume. Don't include pictures, don't include paragraphs, don't include language that doesn't speak the language of the hiring company. Basically, you do not want to cause confusion, because if there is a part in your resume that is causing confusion, that hiring manager, that recruiter, your potential boss can quickly skip over your resume if it is causing confusion. So the main thing with the resume format I'm going to share with you is it's going to provide the other side clarity to move forward quickly. Let's get into that format. So this is the resume format you will use to land your next great opportunity. Will make your life a lot easier. Let's talk through it step by step, each section. First, very important. In the beginning, of course, state your name and also have your contact information. I sometimes see professionals, great professionals, they just forget to put the phone number, their email, where they're located. Super important, because if you submit your resume, you have no information, it's going to be hard for the hiring manager, the recruiter to contact you quickly. Now, also my recommendation, hopefully you've optimized your LinkedIn profile. If not, I have quite a few videos that you can go through. Include your LinkedIn profile URL. This is really important. Hiring companies are asking for this now. It's important that you have one. It's optimized, it looks professional. It really makes you look like that great candidate, the top 1% candidate. You really need that LinkedIn profile. If you're tired of getting rejected by employers and ready to land your next great opportunity faster, I've put together a free guide that walks you through the exact steps you need to take to land that job faster for you to be identified as that best candidate. Comment guide, and I will send you a direct link to grab it. Now let's get into the next section, which is your summary. And within the summary, this is what I recommend and what I've seen work very well with professionals that I've assisted. I've assisted thousands of professionals throughout 15 plus years of my recruiting experience. You want to include 2 sentences that explain your career aspirations, ensuring to align your background to the job that you are applying for. And what do I mean by this? Now, within this summary, remember, we want to provide clarity. We don't want to provide confusion. So in this quick summary, you want to ensure that you're targeting the exact role that the company's hiring for, and that you have the skill set required. You don't want to say that you're targeting a role or a different industry or something that is not aligned with the company that you're applying to. I've seen this happen sometimes where someone mentions a different role and they're applying for a different role. It doesn't align. Really want to ensure it aligns in that summary and provides clarity. Super important. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. I will be posting a video every week to help you with your career and also land a great opportunity. Now, in regards to the next section within the resume format that you will be using, that will be your professional experience. And here you want to keep it very simple, to the point, where again, it does not cause confusion. You want to give a lot of clarity to the hiring company, the recruiter, whoever is going to review your resume. Include the company name, where you worked, your job title, where that was located. Now, you also want to include the month, year, and let's say if you're still there, put present. If you have an end date, of course, put the month and year again of the end date. And within the bullet points here, you're going to summarize your experience, but you have to make sure that the technical terms align to the job description. For example, this is heavy audit, accounting related. Now, you'll see that they have these technical terms in their resume. They're even mentioning quite a few technical items that everybody in accounting and audit would understand. And that's what you really want to do. You want to keep it technical and incorporate some of your leadership qualities, such as if you managed a team of a few team members, associates, you prepared, you led, you evaluated, you planned. All of these verbs you can use. You identified, you communicated, you researched. These are really, really important verbs to use in your resume. And this resume format is very simple. It's clean. It's easy to understand. That's what recruiters, hiring companies, they're always looking for that. And I know this because I hear so many feedback points. I have gathered so many, and the one main item is we couldn't see this in the resume. We can't move forward because it just doesn't align. Another quick tip: chronological order of your bullet points. Very important. So let's say you see on the job description that they require XYZ. Well, guess what? Your first 3 bullet points are going to be XYZ of the job description. Now, let me tell you a quick story. Back when I was a job seeker myself, I applied to Morgan Stanley in New York City, highly competitive in their finance department. I read the job description, I saw what they wanted, what they required. I ensured that I only emphasized what they required and what they preferred, even though my experience included more. Instead, I didn't include everything that I've done. Rather, I focused on the requirements and the preferences of the hiring company. I used this resume format. Within 3 business days, I received a call because I aligned everything they wanted to see. So in regards to not causing confusion, getting that clarity for the other side, the hiring manager, the recruiter, your potential boss, do that alignment. Take the time to ensure things align and that there's no confusion involved in your resume. Very important. When you do this, you will receive a callback and you will receive clarity in your job search process because you're giving the other side clarity. So the more clarity you can provide the other side through your resume, in which this resume format is set up to provide that clarity and for them to move forward quickly. Now, let's continue with the resume format. Let's say you worked at multiple companies. You want to repeat the same exact format you have for the first company you listed, in which chronological order, it should be the most recent company you've worked for. Now, this could be a past company that you've worked for, include bullet points. Now, the key here is whichever technical skill set is more relevant to the job, you want to ensure you have more bullet points for the role that better aligns. That's a quick tactic that I've seen work really well. Make sure that you're not putting so many bullet points here if it doesn't align to the job. You don't want to emphasize that job as much. It's really important you use that tactic as well. Now, moving on to education, you want to ensure that you put, of course, the university, your bachelor's. You don't necessarily have to put this. This sometimes can create a bias. Sometimes in certain areas, they can't even ask you for the graduation year, but certainly make sure university and your major, if you have any certifications, and we want to show what type of person you are. You know, they are hiring you, a great professional, and they should know a little bit about what you like to do outside of work. So if you're into coding, you like dancing, you're a hiker, you love sports, football. I love football too. You know, whatever you're interested in, just humanize the resume. That last part just humanizes the resume. This resume format will help you land the right opportunity as long as, again, you're aligning the technical skill set and your soft skills to the actual job. Very important. It provides so much clarity for the other party, for the hiring manager, the recruiter. They will want to reach out to you when you're aligning everything. Now that you have the perfect resume format for 2024 and beyond, don't forget to optimize your LinkedIn profile because that URL that you put at the top of your resume is going to be something that the hiring company will click on or they will research you on LinkedIn. very important you check out my next video that's going to give you all of the tips that you need for the best LinkedIn profile.